Look closely at a mineral cluster rapidly crystallizing in a void. At a glance, the jagged edges and intersecting faces appear totally random. Despite this macroscopic chaos, every crystal shape you see is mathematically constrained to a finite set of geometric limits. In fact, there are exactly 32 possible combinations of symmetry operations that solid matter can form. Crystallographers refer to these precise combinations as the 32 crystal classes, or point groups. To navigate these classes, scientists use a universal mathematical syntax. This system is designed to compress highly complex three-dimensional symmetry into a short alphanumeric string. We call these Hermann Mauguin or international symbols. Mastering this syntax allows you to translate any physical crystal shape. Think of these as the axioms of syntax. Rule 1. Identify and assign a number to each unique rotation axis. An axis is only considered unique if it exists independently, rather than being a duplicate position forced by another symmetry operation. Rule 2. Locate every unique mirror plane slicing through the shape, and represent each one with the letter M. Rule 3. Evaluate the orthogonal relationships. If an axis sits perfectly perpendicular to a mirror plane, you place a slash between their symbols. These 3 strict rules are the only tools required to systematically deconstruct the geometry of the entire mineral kingdom. This animated diagram shows our first test case, a rectangular block. Applying Rule 1, we isolate the rotation axes. Rotating the block 180 degrees along these 3 center lines perfectly maps the shape back onto its starting position. That gives us twofold symmetry. Because each of these 3 axes pierces a differently shaped face, they cannot be duplicates of one another. All 3 are unique, so we write 2, 2, 2. Moving to Rule 2, we look for internal mirror planes that perfectly slice the block into identical halves. Just like the axes, each plane cuts a distinctly shaped face. All 3 mirrors are unique. We update the syntax: 2M, 2M, 2M. Finally, Rule 3 requires us to verify the geometric relationship. Every single axis pierces a mirror plane exactly perpendicularly. We insert the required slashes, arriving at our final symbol, 2/M, 2/M, 2/M. This specific mathematical output identifies the shape as the rhombic dipyramidal class. Common minerals like olivine and andalusite obey this exact rigid geometric architecture. Look at this second geometric model. It has a 4-sided pyramid on top, but a completely flat base on the bottom. Applying Rule 1, only a single vertical axis allows the shape to perfectly map onto itself upon rotation. We write a 2. For Rule 2, we identify 2 distinct mirror planes that cut vertically through the middle of the shape. Our string becomes 2mm. Because the pyramid top differs from the flat bottom, a horizontal center of symmetry is impossible. When we apply Rule 3, we see the single twofold axis runs perfectly parallel to the intersection of the mirror planes, not perpendicular. Therefore, no slashes are allowed in the syntax. It locks in as 2mm. This specific geometry defines the rhombic pyramidal class, a signature found in minerals like hemimorphite. The mere absence of a mathematical slash in the Hermann Mauguin symbol dictates that a crystal will grow with physically different terminations on its opposing ends. This third, highly complex pyramidal structure allows us to stress test the derivation rules. Starting with Rule 1 on the dominant vertical axis, the shape rotates exactly 90 degrees 4 times, locking perfectly into identical positions. This is a 4-fold symmetry. We write a 4. Next, we find multiple secondary 2-fold axes running horizontally. But we encounter a caveat. The dominant 4-fold axis forces the existence of these secondary axes. Rotating the shape horizontally sweeps one axis into the exact physical position of the next. They are duplicates. Out of all the horizontal axes, only 2 are truly unique. The syntax updates to 4, 2, 2. Applying Rule 2 to the 5 visible mirror planes, we find the vertical mirrors are similarly duplicated by that central 4-fold rotation. After filtering out the generated duplicates, only 3 unique mirrors remain, 2 vertical and 1 horizontal. Rule 3 confirms that every unique mirror is perfectly perpendicular to a rotation axis. We insert the required slashes, yielding the final symbol 4/M, 2/M, 2/M. This highly symmetrical form is the ditetragonal dipyramidal class, the exact structural blueprint for minerals like zircon. Higher-order symmetry axes function like geometric multipliers, automatically generating secondary structures and mirrors throughout the entire crystal lattice. This dynamic node map shifts our focus from deriving individual symbols to understanding how these 32 classes organize into a macro taxonomy. The 32 crystal classes are categorized into exactly 6 crystal systems, based strictly on their minimum required symmetry. At the lower end, the triclinic system requires essentially no symmetry, only one fold axis. The monoclinic system requires only a single mirror or a single two-fold axis. Mid-tier constraints belong to the orthorhombic system, demanding multiple two-fold axes or a two-fold paired with mirrors. Our first two models fit here. The tetragonal system exists only if a single fourfold or fourfold rotoinversion axis is present, like our complex final model. Finally, the highest symmetry systems, hexagonal and isometric, require the presence of six-fold or multiple three-fold axes. A crystal system is not defined by its total visual complexity, but by the highest single order of symmetry it requires to exist. Hermann Mauguin symbols encode the geometric identity of solid matter. This is the unbreakable connection between abstract mathematics and physical geology. Applying the rules of unique axes and perpendicular mirrors allows for the systematic categorization of the fundamental architecture of the Earth.